Hopefully you guys are doing okay, Facebook. I see that you guys are watching, my silent watchers. You guys will start talking eventually, Facebook. You guys just got to get warmed up. You guys got to get warmed up. TikTok and Instagram, they talk too much. Facebook, they talk too much, honestly. But I love it, Facebook. I love it. All is well, yes. The only thing that I have now is like a stuffed nose. Like my nose gets stuffed sometimes. And I hate it because like if my throat hurts, I could eat Halls like it's candy. Like I love me some Halls. And if my head hurts, I can take like medicine for it, but I can't take nothing for a stuffy nose. I have to get one of those machines that like push water in there. But then when I did look at that machine, they was in the comments like, oh, if you get a little bit of dirty water, a parasite can get in your brain and then you can die. And now I'm scared. Eat ginger. I will. Okay, so for this podcast, we're going to do zodiac sign differences in months. Okay? Because December Capricorns and January Capricorns are not the same thing. Okay? November Sagittarius and December Sagittarius, they're not the same thing. And I want to talk about the differences to help you guys understand why that is the way it is and what that means. Okay? And what that means. Okay? Boil water. Okay. I'll boil some water. Use distilled water for the nasal washing. Okay. I will find... Okay, because I want to do that nasal thing. I think that's cool. Okay, so let's start. But first, let me give an introduction to how this works. So not all zodiac signs are the same, okay? When people think about zodiac signs, oh, you guys always use zodiac signs for everything. You guys are so annoying. Zodiac signs make sense. They make a lot of sense, okay? I wanted to be a detective or a therapist. And I couldn't be both. Okay? So you want to know what I did? I studied y'all. When I was a kid, I was playing detective. Y'all was telling me about your problems. I was watching. I was listening. Okay? Leos tend to sit like that. Okay, Leos. Cancers are always crying. Why are Cancers always crying? I got my little notebook down. Cancers, why are you crying? I used to play detective and therapist in one because I couldn't be both. Okay, I couldn't be both. Like, I'm not trying to sit at the chair and then the killer come in the room and I gotta have my weapon and I gotta duck and roll off the chair in my like therapist outfit. That's a lot. That sounds like a good show. Okay, so when somebody came up to me that was my friend and they were a particular zodiac sign, they had a problem, I had a solution. Because I know that you guys go through the same problems. You guys live the same life. And if you are a different zodiac sign, I cannot give you the same solution because you guys are not the same. And that's why I knew astrology was real. I used to talk to my guy friends and they used to be like, astrology's so fake. Why do you believe in that? And then I talked to them about the girlfriends they were with. They've been with the same girlfriend, but just in a different zodiac sign. And he talked about love. I don't want love no more, but he's been with the same signs. I'm like, why don't you just be with this sign? And now he follows me on social media and believes in zodiac signs till this day. Because I'm waking people up. Now, let's talk about you guys individually because I know that's what the podcast is about. Just want to get the introduction out the way. Hi, Pisces. Okay, so let's start off with December Capricorns and January Capricorns. Let's talk about how different they are. And so when you decide you want to date a Capricorn seems like they're right for you. Let's talk about Capricorn. Let's talk about the good and the bad of Capricorn plus the differences and what makes them different, okay? So December Capricorns and January Capricorns are two totally different Capricorns, okay? Let's say you want a December Capricorn. Let's start there. December Capricorn's older sibling is Sagittarius. December Capricorn's older sibling is Sagittarius. Sagittarius taught December Capricorn how to grow up. So you're getting Capricorn, but with Sagittarius essence. What that means is you're getting a still of both. Now, December Capricorns, they're a lot more wild, especially if they're extroverted Capricorns. December Capricorns speak their mind a lot more than January Capricorns do. And it's weird because January Capricorns don't like December Capricorns. January Capricorns call me like, December Capricorns, they're the reason Capricorns have a bad name. December Capricorns are crazy. They're crazy. They need ride homes. Okay. They drink a lot more. December Capricorns are a lot more wild. When you go out with them to party with December Capricorns, they do a little bit too much. But they also are a lot more hypersensitive. December Capricorns are extremely hypersensitive. They definitely care what people think about them. They're one of those, like, if you embarrass them, they'll never talk to you again. They'll never talk to you again. Like, when it comes to December Capricorns, like, if you ever reach out to a December Capricorn and you have embarrassed them in the past, they'll never speak to you. When December Capricorns make jokes, those jokes are truths. Like, if December Capricorns are roasting you and they're roasting you and it's fun and games because they're roasting you, it's real. It's real. They're telling the truth. They're not lying. It's just very funny when they say it. You decided to laugh. I wasn't laughing. Okay, when December Capricorn called you out and it was a joke and they was like, haha, and you was laughing, I wasn't laughing. I was like, are y'all gonna fight? Like, I'm looking around because I catch the vibes. You didn't really catch the vibes because you thought they were just being Capricorn. No, December Capricorn. They are the ones that are very direct. And you need to be very careful when you were with a December Capricorn because they're not the same. When it comes to January Capricorns are raised by Aquarius. January Capricorns are raised by Aquarius. If you get with a December Capricorn, you have that Capricorn that grew up with Sagittariuses around them. January Capricorns are raised by Aquarius, which means that they're a lot more weird. January Capricorns are weirdos. They're weirdos. They're a lot more open-minded than December Capricorns are. January Capricorns can talk your ear off about anything. You let January Capricorns talk, they will talk forever. I used to be on the phone with January Capricorns and I would just sit in the room and I wouldn't say nothing. And I would just have them feel like the phone got disconnected because they were talking so much. And they didn't even notice they were talking so much. 10, 15 minutes went by. They were still going on about a tangent that they had. Like, I'm just sitting there like, Capricorn, can I talk? It'd be so fun giving January Capricorns readings because they'll talk throughout the whole reading and the 30 minutes be up. We didn't even talk about nothing. And they feel like we had a good conversation. They were like, thanks for the conversation. You really set my mind right. And I didn't say nothing. I was like, oh, okay. I'm glad did I help? And they'd be like, yeah, you helped. I'm just like, okay, January Capricorn. January Capricorns will talk for no reason. Okay? You'd be like, I got hurt today. Oh, I got hurt today. Let me tell you this story about why I got hurt. And now they making it about them. They telling a full story about how they got hurt, but it was originally about you. And then you call them out and they be like, yeah, thanks for calling me out because I know I should stop talking. And then continue to talk. January Capricorns are the epitome of long story short and then tell the whole story. That's January Capricorns. Now, January Capricorns, their fashion sense is a little different. I'm not saying January Capricorn's fashion sense is worse than December Capricorn's fashion sense, but January Capricorn's fashion sense is like, it's like, okay, Capricorn, all right. They definitely have an outsider's look on fashion. January Capricorns, they are a lot more mature, though. January Capricorns are more mature than December Capricorns are, like, by a lot. Like, they don't really care how people think about them. They don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother them as much. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. It doesn't bother them as much. January Capricorns, they can handle embarrassment a little bit more than December Capricorns can. They can. Yeah. So, do you guys have any questions about December Capricorns and January Capricorns? Any questions about that? Any questions? I can take 2 questions before we move on. Please remind me to drink water, because it's very important that I'm hydrated while we do this. January Capricorns. Now, Capricorns are going to get to the money regardless. It's freezing up. I apologize. I still don't have Wi-Fi installed. Getting Wi-Fi installed in Paris takes so long. The technicians do not know what they're doing. I'm still waiting for the technician to come to my house and install this Wi-Fi. They said they're supposed to be here tomorrow, so whatever that means. Get some warm water. I don't like warm water, but I'll get some warm water because you said so. Are Capricorns loyal? Am I safe? I'm safe. Yes, I'm safe. When it comes to December Capricorns and January Capricorns are not as loyal as December Capricorns are. January Capricorns are not as loyal as December Capricorns are. If January Capricorns felt you guys are not a fit, then they will leave you. January Capricorns will leave you. They will ghost you a lot faster than December Capricorns will. January Capricorns just feel like if you guys are not a match, like there's nothing to work out, you'll be a lot more hurt than if you were with a December Capricorn. December Capricorns are a lot more toxic than January Capricorns are, though. December Capricorns are a lot more toxic. They will ruin your life and still be there because they felt they put time and effort into you. You were in investments. December Capricorns, they're a lot more crazy. So they'll be like the one that ruined your life. January Capricorns will be the one that like left you high and dry and you don't know why. Two different Capricorns. Now they both gonna get to the money. Okay, but relationship wise, like Capricorn don't have the best love life anyway. I can take one more question. What's the difference between the men and the female Capricorns? So unfortunately, Capricorn gender wise, you guys are both gray area. So there really wouldn't be a difference if you heard people talk about y'all. Like normally a zodiac sign has a pure version and a toxic version based off of gender. But Capricorn is one of the only zodiac signs. You guys don't have a pure version. Y'all don't have a pure version. Girls call me about y'all. Guys call me about y'all. Girls who like girls call me about y'all. Guys who like guys call me about y'all. Y'all just all get talked about equally. Okay, it's female unity in the chat until y'all pick up the phone. And then it's F the other females. Unfortunately not. Capricorn, it just sucks Capricorn because you're one of the only ones. Capricorn and Gemini are the only zodiac signs that don't have a toxic and pure version. And then Capricorn and Gemini make such a toxic pairing together. So that's a whole nother conversation. No, let's talk about Aquarius. Because Aquarius is next on the list because they're January to February. Now Aquarius is January 20th. To February 17th. So let's talk about Aquarius because no two Aquariuses are the same. So let's talk about the January Aquarius first and then we'll go to the February Aquarius. So January Aquarius have been raised by Capricorns. January Aquarius have been raised by Capricorns. What that means is you are getting an Aquarius January version that has Capricorn essence and influence. So if you like Capricorn, but you can't date Capricorn, but you can date an Aquarius, what you would want to do is get a January Aquarius because they will give you the essence of what Capricorn can give you without giving you Capricorn. That makes Aquarius a lot more goal-oriented. January Aquariuses, they get to the money a lot faster than February Aquariuses do. Unfortunately, January Aquarius, they have a hard time being in a relationship because of that Capricorn essence. Sorry about that, Aquarius. People are a lot more hesitant to date a January Aquarius than they would to date a February Aquarius. Because January Aquariuses, they don't see love and the value of love the way February Aquariuses do. January Aquariuses see the value of life, the value of family, the value of business. But love, they feel like that is a deterrent. Like that's not something they need right now. Like there's a place and time for it. And they will let you know. You know, you be trying to rush things with a January Aquarius and they will get turned off. Because why are you trying to rush things? Like I'm trying to build a foundation for us. And you're looking at January Aquarius like, January Aquarius, don't you want to find love too? They be like, no. They be like, no. Like, they're the ones that would do relationship things without the relationship a lot more than February Aquariuses would. Because if you want to play house, they'll play house with you. They'll play house. You know, as long as you do your job, they'll play house. But January Aquariuses, they're a lot more weird too. January Aquarius are a lot more awkward. Like, your first kiss with a January Aquarius is going to feel awkward. Like, they don't know how to kiss. January Aquarius, they don't know how to kiss. Like, their touch is, like, weird, too. January Aquarius, like, they don't know how to kiss. Their touch be weird. Like, it's like a weird first experience. Like, if you want to have a weird first experience, get you a January Aquarius. Everything about them is just, okay, Aquarius, like, have you done this before? Like, Aquarius, are you experienced? They be like, yeah. Now, January Aquarius, they will leave you faster thanks to that Capricorn influence. January Aquarius, they will leave you in the relationship faster. Capricorns are known to ghost people. Aquarius are not known to ghost people. They're known to give you a written letter of acceptance or like a declination of why you didn't get the job. January Aquarius will just leave you. They have a strong urge to not give you closure. Okay, so you might get left by a January Aquarius, but you know, that's life. That's life. What y'all saying lies for? What y'all saying lies for? Okay, January Aquarius, y'all be leaving. Now, when it comes to February Aquarius, his older sibling is Pisces. February Aquarius is influenced by Pisces. So if you wanted to know the difference between the two Aquarius, one Aquarius is Capricorn influence, and the other Aquarius is Pisces influence. Now let's talk about the Aquarius that's influenced by Pisces, and that's big sibling is Pisces, because Pisces is a water zodiac sign. Aquarius is an air zodiac sign that's not supposed to have emotions at all. Thank you so much for the gift. February Aquarius, they're a little different. February Aquarius will stick beside you and then figure out why there's a problem, even though you're the problem. February Aquarius, they love being Bob the Builder. Okay, February Aquarius, they love trying to fix solutions that they're not the problem in. February Aquarius, they love playing therapists. They love being in. February Aquarius, they know how to gossip too. February Aquarius, they got all the dirt. February Aquarius, you asked about a situation, February Aquarius know what's going on. And they want to know, too. They like, what you know? Like, February Aquarius, they get on my nerves. Because y'all be the ones in them toxic relationships. February Aquarius, y'all be the ones in them toxic relationships. January Aquariuses will leave. February Aquariuses, well, it's not that bad. If we just both went to counseling, February Aquarius, why do you need to go to counseling? Why do you need to go to counseling? You know your partner needs to go to counseling. Why do you want to go too? You don't need counseling, February Aquarius. Like, they be trying to find solutions for problems they didn't cause, and I think that's a problem. That's a problem. You know, February Aquarius are the closest Aquarius to emotions that any Aquarius is going to get. You know, when I say that Aquarius don't have emotions, February Aquarius, y'all have a little bit. I'll give it to y'all. You know, February, like, they're blessed. February Aquarius has been blessed with a little bit of emotions. It makes them a lot more argumentative, though. Because they're the closest that'll get in their feelings. January Aquarius will not get in their feelings when it comes to an argument. February Aquarius, they're a lot more, like, they like to push buttons a little bit more. Like, February Aquarius will go out of their way to trigger you. They'll go out of their way to trigger you a lot more than January Aquarius would. Like, they're a little bit more of an agent of chaos. And that's what I don't like about February Aquarius, because why are you getting involved in a situation that does not, like, y'all be doing too much. Too much. But that's the difference. One is influenced by Capricorn. One is influenced by Pisces. Do you guys have any questions? I can take 2 questions about January and February Aquarius. You call it being petty? All right, Aquarius. All right. Till you get the silent treatment, Aquarius, and you don't understand why. Why are they so mean? So, Aquarius, I don't think they know that they're being mean. January Aquarius are mean. I'll give y'all that. January Aquarius are mean. February Aquarius, they don't know why they're being mean, and they'll kind of take it, like, personally when they shouldn't. The 2 different people. January Aquarius know that they're mean. They'll be like, if you can't take it, I don't know. Like, January Aquarius, they don't care. February Aquarius, they want to have a conversation about why you said that, because why do you think they're being mean to you? Why do you think they're being mean to you? January Aquarius, they'll just ignore it. They'll just ignore it. January Aquarius, I'm not being mean to you. I'm not being mean to you. So one is aware, one is not. Okay? February Aquarius, they really want to know though. They're curious. January Aquarius, they don't care. They don't care. Why are they emotionally detached? So both Aquarius are emotionally detached, just in different ways. So January Aquarius is emotionally detached when it comes to social cues. Like January Aquarius, when you're flirting with them, when you flirt with a January Aquarius, they don't know that you're flirting with them. They don't know. They don't know. You know, there could be somebody really attractive, the most attractive person in the room, and January Aquarius is standing there being the most attractive person in the room too. And that person is really talking to January Aquarius, and Aquarius is just chatting it up. They don't know that that person has a crush on them. They just be like, oh, that was a good conversation. And be like, Aquarius, did you get their number, Aquarius? And they'd be like, no, why? And it's like, Aquarius, they really liked you. And January Aquarius, they're none the wiser. They don't know. They don't know. February Aquarius know, and then they'll be shy. The February Aquarius are really cute. Like, they'll be shy. They know. They be like, I think that person liked me. But they still didn't do nothing. So February Aquarius are emotionally detached in the way where they can't turn their emotions on, even though they want to. In January Aquarius, they don't know how to turn anything on, but like how to get money, I guess. I don't know. Social cues are awkward with both of them, though. Both of them. Oh, they know? You think that they know? No, I just be watching Aquarius and they just be like, does that person like me? I feel like everybody knows to some degree, but when it comes to Aquariuses, like, they still don't do nothing. No, they don't. They like to talk about it, though. Okay, let's talk about Pisces. Pisces is next on the list, being February to March. If you want a February Pisces or a March Pisces, you have two different options. That's when I talk about how you guys only have 5 soulmates and you can date 5 different zodiac signs. You can actually date more than 5 because you have the variant of that 1 out of 5 zodiac sign that you could date. You know, it turns it into like 10. Turns it into 10. You know, if you like March Pisces, but you hate February Pisces, just get another March Pisces. If you like February Pisces, but you don't like March, get a February Pisces. So let's talk about the differences. Let's start off with February Pisces. So February Pisces is influenced by Aquarius. February Pisces are influenced by Aquarius. So you have one of the most emotional zodiac signs being coached and grew up around the most emotionless zodiac sign. That makes a February Pisces. March Pisces has been influenced by Aries. March Pisces' older sibling is Aries. So you have the hot-headed fire sign influencing Pisces. So it's a very, very weird mix. So let's talk about the February Pisces first. February Pisces, they're a lot more aloof than March Pisces are. February Pisces, they do not like to argue. Okay, they play victim a little bit more though. They be playing victim a little bit more. They really take offense, but they do not like to argue. February Pisces, they're a lot more mature than March Pisces are. February Pisces are a lot more mature than March Pisces. Yet, I'm sorry if I sound sick. My nose is still clogged. I didn't go live for a while because I was sick, but I can't just not go live because I know that you guys need some content. And who's going to give y'all content? Who going to give y'all content? I got to give y'all content. So I got to still do my live streams even though I'm sick because y'all need it. And I need it too, to be honest. So February Pisces and March Pisces are two different people. February Pisces, they're a lot more mature than March Pisces are. February Pisces, they think things through a lot more than March Pisces do. If you talk to a February Pisces versus a March Pisces, you'll understand that February Pisces actually take things to heart, but in a pure way. March Pisces are going to take things however they want to take things. If March Pisces decided they wanted to get offended, they will. Because why did you say that? February Pisces, they don't really care. Now, February Pisces, they are a worse choice for a relationship partner just because February Pisces do not value the relationship of what you have to offer versus March Pisces do. February Pisces, they don't really care about the relationship as much as you would want a Pisces to. February Pisces, they just don't care. They don't care. March Pisces, they are a lot more hot-headed than February Pisces are. March Pisces are a lot more hot-headed. March Pisces want to argue. March Pisces are ready to cut you off. March Pisces, they're very like, don't take them there. You know, March Pisces are the sweet person. Like, they look so sweet because Pisces look innocent. February Pisces are sweet and they will stay sweet. February Pisces will stay sweet. They do not let their emotions get the better of them. February Pisces are very in control of their emotions. March Pisces are not. March Pisces are not. Okay, February Pisces will sit there so unbothered if you said something about them. They'll just be like, okay. March Pisces will get up out the seat. Why did you say that? What's your problem? March Pisces have to call things out. And it's so weird because March Pisces looks so innocent. March Pisces looks so innocent. So innocent. And then they switch. That's where that switch comes from. It's with the March Pisces. March Pisces value relationships a lot more than February Pisces do. March Pisces want a relationship to work a lot more than February Pisces do. When Pisces fall in love very fast, February Pisces fall in love a lot slower than March Pisces fall in love. March Pisces will fall in love very quickly and then fall out of love very quickly. You see the Aries influence? There? March Pisces are a lot more direct than February Pisces are. February Pisces will want to chill. They just want to hang out. February Pisces want to get to know you. March Pisces want to get married to you. They feel like you're the love of their life. They already put their life set aside for you. Let's get married today. Okay, March Pisces ready to go to Las Vegas. What you want to do? March Pisces ready. They're ready. March Pisces know what love is. February Pisces, I don't know if February Pisces know what love is, but they know what a healthy relationship is. Okay, February Pisces, they make smarter choices than March Pisces do. As for like fashion sense, I don't know who is like sorry, just 1 second. As for fashion sense, I don't know. I think you guys both say that March Pisces and February Pisces cannot dress. I remember doing a poll on March and February Pisces. Y'all just said they couldn't dress at all, so I guess none of them have fashion sense. I think Pisces makes things look good when they wear it, but nobody else can wear it but Pisces. But when y'all was in my DMs cussing me out, like, no, Pisces can't dress. So no Pisces can dress. I'm sorry. They both been voted out. But yeah, that's the difference between March and February Pisces. Rihanna's a February Pisces. So you guys would have to give me like a March Pisces as fashion sense. Because y'all named Rihanna, who is a February Pisces. So we could only give it to February Pisces. We have to give it to... What you mean smell hater? This is the only time I didn't vote. I didn't vote on this. I asked y'all, and y'all said Pisces couldn't dress. Y'all said Cancer couldn't dress. Y'all drag Cancer. Y'all said Aquarius couldn't dress. Aquarius look weird. Who else? Y'all said Capricorn couldn't dress. I tried to defend you, Capricorn. I'm like, Capricorn always look like they dressed to go somewhere. I always feel like Capricorn looked like they dressed to go somewhere. Y'all said Capricorn couldn't dress. Capricorn always dressed like they in a business meeting. And then y'all said Pisces couldn't dress. Y'all said Leo can dress. Every year. Leo got first place. Y'all said Libra can dress. I didn't know Libra can dress. I didn't. I was shocked by Libra. I didn't know that Libra can dress. I just thought that Libra dressed good for the occasion. I just thought like if it was time to look good, Libra was going to look good. But I didn't know Libra always looked good. But y'all was like, no, Libra can dress. I'm a Libra. Yeah, my ex was a Libra. They always look good. I'm just like, okay, all right. All right. No, but Libra was up there. They said Virgo can dress. I knew Virgo can dress. I feel like Virgo always dresses like they're balanced. Virgo can always dress like they're balanced. They dress basic. They said Scorpio can dress. I knew Scorpio could dress. Okay, cool. Okay, you guys found some Pisces. Okay. The other zodiac signs still voted that you couldn't dress Pisces, so it wasn't up to me. I'm sorry. And Gemini, they said you can dress too. They said you can dress Gemini. And I thought it was weird, Gemini, because nobody normally votes in your favor. Gemini, but they gave you your credit that day. Gemini. Because they normally say that you just bad at everything, Gemini. We both know that that's a lie. They just don't like you. But they said Taurus. They said you couldn't dress, Taurus. You barely made the cut. Taurus. I thought you could dress. They said you couldn't dress. Taurus. The only earth sign that made it was Virgo. Taurus, they was dragging you, Taurus. They said you barely wear clothes at all. They say they be visiting you, Taurus. You barely got clothes. Taurus, they said you could not dress. Cancer, they said you couldn't dress either, Cancer. I said you dress for comfort, Cancer. I was trying to defend you. I'm like, Cancer dress for comfort. Cancer just want to feel good. They were like, no, Cancer can't dress. Cancer, they said you dressed like a gremlin, Cancer. They was coming for you, Cancer. I was like, Cancer just dresses. Cancer wears what they think feels good on their body. They're like, no, Cancer can't dress. Talk about a different zodiac sign, Mari. Cancer can't dress. I'm just like, okay. But Leo got best dressed every year, though. No one said that Leo couldn't dress. Leo got number 1 every year. Libra got number 2. Libra was number 2. I forgot who was number 3. I don't know who was number 3. Sagittarius, they said you can dress. Sagittarius. But Leo got number 1. Then nobody said nothing bad about Leo. Aries, they said you couldn't dress Aries. You're the only fire sign that didn't make it. I love you more. They said you couldn't dress Aries. They said you always dress like you in a hurry. Like you always got somewhere you need to be, Aries, so you just threw something on. Like Aries, they said you always dress like you in a hurry, and Okay, let me get back to the topic. I'm sorry. Okay, so do you guys have any questions about March Pisces, February Pisces? I could take 2 questions. Hey, how are you? Let me see. Aries are also tryhards. Okay. Let me see. Do you guys have any questions? Why are Pisces so non-confrontational? Okay, so March Pisces are very confrontational. Thank you for reminding me to drink water. I'll get some after this. March Pisces are very confrontational. March Pisces will argue about nothing. And you can tell March Pisces was raised by Aries. Because the way Aries will argue versus the way Pisces will argue, they argue the exact same. February Pisces are not confrontational because they don't see the point. February Pisces do not see the point. Some people say February Pisces are very boring. They say February Pisces are very boring because where's the passion? Like February Pisces lack the emotional depth that a Pisces is supposed to have to kind of bring life into things as a water sign should. But February Pisces, they don't argue like that. They don't like to argue like that. Sometimes they will if you hit a PowerPoint in them. Like if you hit a PowerPoint in them, and then February Pisces will go too far. March Pisces will argue with you, but they will never go too far. February Pisces will go too far every time. February Pisces talking about a loved one that was deceased. That's why you homeless. That's why you don't got no money. February Pisces, they're ruthless. If you want February Pisces to argue with you, you wanted to hear exactly what they was going to say. You knew they wanted to say something. To you. February Pisces, they're ruthless. March Pisces, they go argue about nothing, but they go, they gonna calm down. February Pisces, you want to take it there with February Pisces? You want to go there? I wouldn't. Drink some water? Okay. Oh, I'm dying, you guys. I get sick like once a year. I get sick once a year, and I always feel like I'm dying whenever I get sick. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. We on day 7. We on day 7, and I'm still sick. I'm still sick. I didn't even create content. I'm still sick. Okay, let's do Aries. It's time to do Aries. Aries time. So we're going to talk about March Aries and April Aries. Because March Aries and April Aries are 2 different Aries. They're 2 different Aries. You guys think that my beanie is not the problem. My beanie's not the problem. I take my beanie off every other time. It's not my beanie. We're going to talk about March Aries and April Aries, okay? Because they're not the same. If you want a March Aries, you in for it. If you want an April Aries, you're in for it. Aries is just... Oh, one more question? I'm sorry. I'll get back to that question. I promise. I'll get back to the question. Let me answer one more Pisces question. Because... Skip March Aries, they're mean. I can't. Let me scroll up. I'm sorry, Pisces. I think I only answered one question about you. Hold on, let me scroll up. What are Pisces' trigger? Okay, so Pisces' trigger. February Pisces' trigger is something that would trigger Aquarius. March Pisces' trigger is something that would trigger Aries. So if you talk about things that you would do to hurt Aries, throw a little mix of Pisces in there and they will get triggered. If you want to trigger February Pisces, you have to hurt Aquarius, but throw a little Pisces in there. It's one of those little cheat sheets on how to get under their skin. February Pisces are a lot more triggered by things that they cannot control. March Pisces are triggered by things they can control. Sorry, I have to make that a little short because I already started talking about Aries, but hopefully that answers the second question for you, Pisces. I apologize. Okay, let's go. So when it comes to March Aries is influenced by Pisces. April Aries is influenced by Taurus. April Aries are influenced by Taurus. Wait, yes, they are. Perfect. So March Aries have a lot more emotional depth to them. April Aries have a lot more stubbornness to them. And it's weird because it makes 2 totally different Aries in opposite directions. So March Aries want to go in the route of being a therapist, a counselor, a coach. They want to be more active in someone's life. March Aries want to be more active in the community, more active. April Aries want to be more active in themselves. April Aries do a lot of self-improvement. They do a lot of knowledge. April Aries are a lot more mature than March Aries are. April Aries are a lot more in-depth than Aries are. They're a lot older than March Aries. Like, April Aries are a lot older. March Aries are still really young. Okay, they're still really young. March Aries are still super immature. March Aries want to argue about everything. March Aries get in their feelings about everything because of that Pisces. Pisces is already getting in their feelings about stuff. March Aries getting their feelings about everything. Everything. You tell a March Aries that the sky is blue. That's why you should be thankful. The sky is not blue. The sky not blue. I don't think the sky blue. Let's go outside. Like, they're just crazy. They're crazy. April Aries, they're a little different. April Aries are a little different. When April Aries want to argue about something, it's a lecture. It's not even that they want to argue with you. They want to tell you something. Let me tell you something. April Aries, they think they're a professor. They think they're a professor in every profession they're in. Y'all want to talk about snakes? Let April Aries talk about something. They're going to talk for hours about snakes. And that's why you need to be careful. Because it's like Aries, we know about snakes. They just feel they're a professor. Like, they've mastered the class. Like, April Aries need to shut up sometimes. When it comes to just understanding certain things, I think that you need to understand which Aries you want. Do you want the Aries that's more passionate? They love to argue. They get in their feelings. March Aries. If you want an Aries that's more mature, they never learn to shut up. They're a lot more stubborn. You have the April Aries. April Aries are influenced by Taurus, so they are stubborn in that way. So if you have a zodiac sign that loves to argue the way Aries does, and they're stubborn at the same time, how are you going to argue with them? How do you argue with a stubborn Aries who likes to argue? Because there's really no getting a word in. There's really no conversation. You just have to let them talk. You have to let an April Aries talk. You do. March Aries at least want to hear where you're coming from. They want to, oh, and what do you think about the situation? Because they need banter. March Aries need banter. April Aries don't. So if you want to get rid of a March Aries arguing with you, you have to argue back. You have to give them substance. April Aries, you just have to let them talk. You just have to let them talk. Okay. Oh, so you guys already have questions. Okay. Why can April Aries not find true love? So you guys can all find love. You guys just have to find certain zodiac signs that you can be with. So April Aries and March Aries both have the same set of soulmates. You guys both have 5 soulmates in total. March and April Aries, you guys both have 5 soulmates in total. So you just have to pick within the zodiac sign that you can get and pick your favorite. April Aries, you have to open up your mind to a relationship because a lot of the time you end up in a situation where you're not happy and you stay there because you're stubborn, Aries. Aries is obnoxious. Be quiet. Be quiet. You just have to be very careful, April Aries. As for March Aries, you find love very quickly, Aries. March Aries find love a little bit faster than April Aries does because March Aries does not have the stubborn block that April Aries has. March Aries will find love extremely fast because they have that Pisces hopeless romanticism. March Aries have the Pisces hopeless romanticism that makes them want love the way Pisces wants love. Taurus being influenced, Aries having a Taurus influence, Taurus is a very independent zodiac sign. So Taurus doesn't need love if Taurus doesn't want love. Taurus doesn't need people. And the fact that you would want somebody, April Aries, Taurus doesn't want somebody. So it's going to be a little harder for you because Taurus did not teach you to initially go for love first. Pisces taught the March Aries to go for love, but Taurus didn't teach you. That's how that goes. That's how that goes. March Aries fall quick. They do. March Aries fall very fast. Okay, let's go to the next zodiac sign. We have... Oh, wait, hold on. Commercial break. Hi. My name is Mari, and I do astrology. If you like a personal private astrology reading from me, I do offer them. We got on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you, answering your questions or doing your birth chart. The link's in my bio for a reading. Be careful, the scam accounts are out there, and they're not me. Okay, commercial break's over. Thank you guys for watching my commercial breaks, because, somebody needs to make money around here. Okay, let's do Taurus. We have April and May. Tauruses. We got to do... Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me get some water. Sorry. Okay, so let's do April, May Tauruses. Okay, so April Tauruses and May Tauruses are 2 different Tauruses, as you guys know. And let's talk about the differences between the two so you guys understand the differences between... Yes, I have a million scam accounts. I don't know where they come from, but they're here. And that's why you guys think that I'm a psychic, because of the scam accounts. Y'all think that I'm a psychic. Y'all think that I do tarot. I've never done tarot cards on any video of mine. I posted 4,000 times. At no point did I do tarot. People asking me, oh, can you do my tarot cards? I don't know how to do tarot. Them scam accounts say that I'm a psychic medium. I specialize in tropical astrology. I'm just like, what's that? I'm like, what's that? Okay, they were just like, yeah, I offer FaceTime readings. I can tell you if you're going to have a child or not. I'm just like, really? That's what they telling y'all? They telling y'all, I can say if you guys are going to have a child. I can tell y'all if y'all going to get married tomorrow. I don't know any of that information. They really they be trying to do a lot. And then they'll charge y'all more than I charge for a reading. And y'all would pay for it. I'm just like, I would never charge you guys that much. Never. Okay, so when it comes to April and May Tauruses, April Taurus is influenced by Aries. And May Taurus is influenced by Gemini. This creates two different parallel universes within the Taurus spectrum that gives you two different versions of Taurus. It's very hard to understand, but let me help you. So April Tauruses, they're influenced by Aries. And April Taurus is stubborn as it is. April Taurus is stubborn. April Taurus doesn't let anything go. So if you have beef with the April Taurus, it's for life. It's for life. They do not forgive easy. April Tauruses do not forgive. They hold that grudge. They hold that grudge. April Tauruses is never forgiving what you said to them. Never. Never forgetting what you said to them. You literally have to apologize to their face. It has to be a sincere apology, and then they'll let it go. April Tauruses are so stubborn. May Taurus this thing. Instagram, are you guys okay? Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? I'm sorry, Instagram. I don't know what happened. Facebook, can you guys see me? TikTok, I think you guys can still see me because the button's green. Instagram, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. But yes, when it comes to Tauruses, May Tauruses have such an evil laugh. Such an evil laugh. So when it comes to being friends and being in a relationship with a May versus April Taurus, there's certain things that come with the two Tauruses that you have. The April Tauruses, they'll fight for you. April Tauruses will fight for you. April Tauruses will protect you. April Tauruses will never let anybody do harm to you. April Tauruses are very territorial. You know, if you're going out with people that April Taurus has, you know, a problem with, or if April Taurus is jealous of that person that you're with, they feel like that person's going to take you, April Taurus will punish you. You will get punished in that way. Because April Taurus' jealousy makes it to where they take their jealousy out on you. Like they attack you when they're jealous. May Tauruses, they're a little weird because if they feel like you're making them jealous, May Tauruses will go out and make you jealous. You're going outside. Okay. May Taurus is about to go outside. May Taurus will go outside dressing so good. They go to a club. They let you know where they're going. They having so much fun. You know, like it's different types of jealousy within the Tauruses. So April Taurus will be like, why are you going with that person? Like, you know that person likes you. Like, what's your problem? May Tauruses, oh, I'm going out with the person I know you know likes me. And I'm about to have such a good time. I'm about to have such a good time. Like, May Tauruses will have the time of their life out in that club without you. April Taurus will stay home. They're going to be like, some of us got to be faithful. Some of us have to be faithful if it has to be me. April Tauruses, they do talk a lot more crap, though. Okay? The people in the group chat, they going to feel it. They going to feel it. And you know that person, you know my partner went out with such and such. You know my part. April Taurus love some gossip. May Tauruses love gossip, but they love spreading gossip. May Tauruses will spread gossip. April Tauruses want to know about the gossip and they want to talk about what's going on. May Tauruses will spread some gossip. You know, if they know something about you, they gonna spread it. They gonna spread it. You know, especially, yeah. So they're definitely different in that way. As for relationships, Tauruses are hard to get entirely. May Tauruses are a lot more aware that you like them, and they won't do anything about it. May Tauruses are a lot more aware that you like them. If you like a May Taurus, they know. They know that you like them. They're just not going to do anything. What are you going to do about it, though? What are you going to do about it? April Taurus, they know that you like them, so they're going to make you work for it. You have to work for it with an April Taurus. If you want their love, you have to work for it. And then there's a 40% chance that they will accept your love. There's a 40% chance that they will accept your love. A 40% chance. That's a good percentage for Taurus. 40%? 40%, that's a good percentage. May Tauruses, they know that you like them. They knew the second they walked in the room that they can get you. Okay, May Taurus is looking you in your eyes and thinking about them in their head. Like, I can get this person to fall in love with me. I can get this person to fall in love. How long do you think it would take for me to get this person to fall in love with me? Very quickly. Very quickly. Like, May Taurus is just looking at you like it's a game. Like it's a game. I can get that person to fall in love in like a week. I think it'll take a week. April Taurus, they're not necessarily looking for love, but if you want to look for them, they will allow you to chase. They will allow you to chase. Okay? They will bless you with their love. Bless you. Okay, do you guys have any questions about Taurus? I could take like 2 questions. 2 questions. Taurus and narcissism. So April Taurus are a lot more narcissistic than May Tauruses are. April Tauruses are a lot more narcissistic than May Tauruses. May Tauruses are a lot more crazy than April Taurus. Like May Taurus, like they switch the narcissism for craziness. Like what they talk about, how they interact with things are like abnormal, like paranormal activity vibes. I don't know why May Tauruses act the way that they do, but they definitely are like very scary. Just think about Gemini influencing Taurus. Gemini's not an open mind. Gemini's a very open-minded zodiac sign. Taurus is not open-minded at all. Gemini's giving Taurus all of their crazy traits, especially the May Tauruses. Gemini's giving May Tauruses all of their crazy traits. So you have the super mature zodiac sign that's crazy. And then we have Aries, who's feeding Taurus stuff. Aries is feeding Taurus all of this hyper energy, all of this argumentative energy, and Taurus is already stubborn. Taurus is already stubborn as it is, and you add Aries' stubbornness to Taurus? Like, both Tauruses, they got the short end of the stick, if you ask me. Okay, they always got the short end of the stick, if you ask me. Yes, May Tauruses are super open-minded thanks to Gemini. Thanks to Gemini. May Tauruses, they can be a little bit more talented thanks to Gemini, too. But, definitely weird. Definitely weird. Definitely weird. Taurus make great parents, though. Taurus makes excellent parents. Taurus is a very funny zodiac sign, so they pass their humor down to their children. Taurus is one of the funniest zodiac signs, so their children get a sense of humor. But Taurus is also the laziest zodiac sign, too. So I know that the kids resent their parents for being super lazy, Taurus, because you be making your kids do everything, Taurus. They're funny, but the kids definitely have to learn how to fend for themselves. Okay, let's do the next one. We doing Gemini. Okay, so Gemini's next, May 21st through June 20th. Lazy and clumsy. Are Tauruses clumsy? I didn't peg Taurus to be like a clumsy zodiac sign. I knew Taurus was lazy, but is Taurus clumsy too? Is Taurus clumsy? Y'all throwing tomatoes at Gemini? Why y'all throwing tomatoes at Gemini? Yes, we are. May Tauruses are clumsy. And they're hungry. Okay, let's do Gemini. Gemini is May 21st through June 20th. Let's talk about the differences between the two Geminis to see which one you would rather date. They're ditzy. Okay. Geminis are stressing me out. Yes, Gemini is the most hated zodiac sign. I understand why you guys have the hate that you do for Gemini. I get it. But because Gemini is on this earth, none of y'all can say that you are the most hated zodiac sign and nobody likes y'all. Y'all jump Gemini. All 11 of y'all, y'all jump Gemini. Gemini never stood a chance. All Gemini did was breathe, and y'all was like, oh my gosh. Gemini could never catch a break. Like, Geminis used to turn on me. Like, you're making them hate us. What you say about Gemini? You give Gemini a bad name. I'm like, I gave Gemini a bad name? Gemini, they hated you before I was born, Gemini. Okay, one of my first thoughts about learning about astrology is hearing people talk crap about y'all, Gemini. I had never gave y'all a bad name. I barely got here. Gemini. Okay, people following me way older than me have experiences with you. Okay, so let's do May versus June. So May Geminis are influenced by Taurus. June Geminis are influenced by Cancer. So you have two different Geminis. You have the earth sign influence and you have the water sign influence. So let's talk about the influences in their entirety. So May Geminis are a lot more stubborn than they should be. May Geminis, I feel like May Geminis, their creativity is stifled by the stubbornness that Taurus has blessed them with. I feel like Geminis are the most talented zodiac sign that we have. Gemini is the most talented zodiac sign that we have. And some of it comes from jealousy because Gemini is good at everything, while some of the zodiac signs have to struggle to get where Gemini is. Gemini gets there so easily. Like if we were in a show where we had to eliminate people, I'm taking you out. Gemini. Because Gemini, you gonna win every competition effortlessly. And I'm not trying to go against you. I'm not. So you got to get voted out. Sorry. Bye, Gemini. I hope you make it home with some money. Gemini, I'm taking you out. I'm not, we not going to be the final two, Gemini, because I'm not trying to lose. Gemini's good at everything. But I feel like May Geminis are stifled by Taurus, So you're dealing with a partner who wants to be where they want to be in life. But that Taurus energy in the May Geminis make it to where they're stifled. They want to be great. They have ambitions, they have goals, but there's something blocking their creativity. And it's Taurus's energy that's blocking it. And that's why Taurus and Gemini hate each other. But that's a whole different conversation. Because Taurus and Gemini, y'all better not be dating. That's disaster. And so I feel like there's a resentment for Taurus when it comes to May Geminis. Because they could be a lot more places. Taurus can get where they want to go because they're a lot more mature in that way. But the poor May Geminis. June Gemini's creativity is stifled because of Cancer's nurturing energy. June Geminis are nurtured by Cancer, which makes it to where they feel they should be places, but they feel bad about it. There's a guilt factor with June Geminis where they can't be where they want because of Cancer's energy. And so Geminis just be suffering from both sides. So when you're dating a Gemini and you're dating a May Gemini, you're gonna have a lot more arguments with May Geminis. There's a lot more arguments that don't make sense. May Geminis are just being mean to you. They're never letting things go. They're always trying to bring stuff up from the past. May Geminis love to bring up the past. And it's weird because they always want to move forward. They always want to have fun. But when you and a May Gemini argue, they're going to bring up the past every time. It's never over. Remember that time when you did me wrong? Remember that time in that situation? May Gemini, they love bringing up the past. Love it. You better have some notes. You better keep some notes because they kept notes. June Geminis, they're a lot more manipulative than May Geminis are. June Geminis will try to manipulate you to do whatever they want. There's less arguments with June Geminis because you're not supposed to argue with them. That wasn't a part of the rules. June Geminis are a lot more evil in that way of thinking. Like May Geminis will be evil, but there's a purpose behind it. There is no purpose behind June Gemini's evil. There's no purpose. No purpose at all. Like when June Geminis decide to be evil, it's because they wanted to. They chose that path. May Geminis are kind of pushed in that path based off of what you did. Like it was like a domino effect. But yes, they're both evil in their way. But I feel like May Geminis are a little bit more justified because you talk to a June Gemini and they will cry. June Geminis can lie on cue and it'll be real lies. Like you can't tell when a June Gemini is lying to you. That's how bad it is. You can't tell when a June Gemini is lying. June Geminis can go from crying to laughing. Like they're a little scary. May Geminis will go from crying and then May Geminis want to fight. Like May Geminis want to destroy stuff. It's a whole different version of sadness. Like if you make a May Gemini cry, they're going to fight you. May Geminis want to fight you. They gonna say some things they might regret later. May Geminis are gonna go for the jugular. You let a June Gemini cry, they're already contemplating how they're gonna get you back in a psychological way. They're gonna talk about how they're gonna get you back in a psychological way. Okay, June Gemini stop crying. They're really silent in the room, and you wondering if they're gonna come outside with a knife or something. Like, June Geminis are very unpredictable. Very unpredictable. You knew what May Gemini was gonna do. You knew what a May Gemini was gonna do, but you don't know what June Gemini is gonna do. Definitely weird. Definitely weird. So if you are gonna date them, just be careful. Because you're dealing with either the one that likes to argue a lot with a little hint of crazy, May Geminis, or the ones that are more manipulative. They will weaponize their emotions a lot more. June Gemini. Take your pick. Take your pick. Your borderline June. Oh. Have fun with that. Do you guys have any questions for the Geminis? Your daughter's a June Gemini. Ooh. Hopefully you making it through okay. You're hooked on Gemini. I hope that you're having fun. I love you. You love us. I do love you guys. I love all of you guys, and I hate your zodiac sign equally. Why are Gemini such liars? It's just because, Trump is a June. Is he? I thought Trump was a May Gemini, but the way he be going after people, Trump could be a June Gemini. He probably is. Based off of what you said. If Trump is a June Gemini, that's interesting. But when it comes to why Geminis are liars just because they're good at it. It isn't because they want to lie to you. It's because June and May Geminis, they're good at lying. They're good at it. It's a skill. Just like everything Gemini does, they're good at it. Geminis are so weird though. Because they'll be the most hated zodiac sign. Yes, Kanye West is a Gemini as well. I love Gemini's music. Like, if I look on like my artist playlist, all of my favorite artists are Geminis. I think that they could do nothing wrong musically. Nothing wrong musically. And then Geminis have cult followings. Like, people will follow Gemini to the ends of the earth. Even though they're the most hated zodiac sign, they still have that cult over there in the corner that's ready to argue. Yes, Prince is a Gemini too. I also think that Virgo's very talented too. I love Virgo artists. But Gemini, there's always like that special place. Because Gemini, they make music and it's like they put all of their personalities in that song. So you be listening to Gemini's music and you hear the other personality in Gemini singing that part or rapping that part or talking about that part. And I'm just like, okay, I like that part. But no, Gemini, they be making stuff. I call it I think it's witchcraft. It's witchcraft. Because Gemini, you be doing too much. But when it comes to... No, Virgos are very good performers. Because Virgo's going to put on a show. They're going to put on a show. Regardless. Virgo's going to put on a show. I love me some Virgo performers. Because I think Michael Jackson's a Virgo. And the way he... Like, Virgos, they're way too hard on themselves as performers, though. Virgos are way too hard on themselves. But I love a Virgo performance. I would never skip a Virgo performance. Never. Okay, but yes. So they lie because they're good at it. A Libra artist. I like Libra artists too. I think that Libra makes very fun music. Like, very fun. Like, I would listen to Libra's music and it would put me in good spirits. I don't know if Libras are good performers, but I've seen some Libras that are very good performers. Let me see. Let me see. Yes, Beyonce is a Virgo. She is a Virgo. Let me see. Do you guys have one more question about Gemini? I think Capricorns are very good pioneers in music. Why are Gemini so mean? Okay, so 2 different versions of Gemini. May Geminis are not trying to be mean to you, but they are. June Geminis are mean. June Geminis are mean. A lot of times, June Geminis are in their own world. And a lot of times, people invite themselves in June Gemini's world and they get mad that you're there. June Geminis will have a party in their head and they'll be mad that you're there. They'll be mad that you're there. Like, because they're trying to enjoy their own space and you showed up trying to enjoy the space too. June Gemini, they be so like, why are you in my space? May Geminis, they try not to be mean, but they are. They are. Because a lot of times, May Geminis are just trying to tell their version of the truth, even though it's not the truth sometimes. May Geminis just be trying to say their piece. And if you're not trying to listen to May Gemini say their piece, they start calling you all types of names. Like, May Gemini will call you out of your name because you're not listening. Even though you didn't want to hear them talk, they have something they need to say, especially if May Geminis get drunk. Especially if May Geminis get drunk. You have to hear what they need to say. You need to hear what they need to say because they need to say something to you. June Geminis, you know, they just be trying to have fun. And if you don't like their version of fun, then they don't like you. Then they don't like you. Okay? Because they don't like you. Okay, let's go to the next sign. Okay, let me see. Oh, let's do Cancer. Cancer is next. Cancer is June 21st through July 22nd. June 21st through July 22nd. It's time to do Cancer. Let's talk about the differences between the Cancers. So, when it comes to a June Cancer and a July Cancer, you have to understand that June Cancer's influence is Gemini and July Cancer's influence is Leo. Okay? 2 different zodiac signs influencing the Cancer community. We have Gemini influencing the June Cancer. And we have the Leo influencing the July Cancer. Okay, let's talk about it. So June Geminis are a lot more... Oh, hold on, let me get some water. Thank you for reminding me to drink water. I really appreciate it. It's so weird because June Cancers are naturally harder to find. June Cancers are harder to find than July Cancers are. July Cancers, everybody can say that their friend was a July Cancer. Everybody can say that their friend was a July Cancer, but a lot of people cannot say that their friends were June Cancers. And I don't know where June Cancers go. Where do you guys go, June Cancers? Where can you guys be found? Where you got? Because Gemini is a hard zodiac sign to find. June Cancers are harder to find because of Gemini. June Cancers are going to be wherever they want to be. July Cancers normally stay in a certain area. And it's so weird. In the house. Get out the house then, Cancer. Get out the house. The Cancers are both homebodies, but July Cancers normally stick to a path that they're used to. June Cancers will go wherever they want to go. And I think that's so weird. That's so weird. Because July, you know where July Cancer is. Like, you know that they're there. They're going to be there. They're there for you. June Cancers, they will say that they're going to be there for you, and they won't be. Okay, June Cancer will say, you can call me. Call me when you need me. I'm here for you. June Cancer is not going to answer the phone. Where's June Cancer at? Where they at? Where did they go? Because July Cancers will pick up the phone. They'll pick up on the first ring. June Cancers, you got to go to voicemail a few times. You go to voicemail a few times. You got to cuss about the voicemail for them to pick up. Like, June Cancers are a lot more unreliable than July Cancers are. July Cancers are a lot more vain than June Cancers are. July Cancers make everything about them. Everything about them. Okay, you having a conversation with a July Cancer, they make everything about them. It's always me with July Cancers. It's really annoying. They're there for you, but they're there for you because they want to be there for themselves, and they know that that'll make them look good. You have a July Cancers are influenced by Leo, and Leo is the ego zodiac sign. So everything has to be about July Cancers. June Cancers, they're super unreliable though, because Gemini's unreliable. So June Cancers are not focused. They not focused on the prize. Okay, so if you're trying to talk to a June Cancer, good luck with that. Okay, that sweet, loving nature. June Cancer don't know what that feel like. You gonna feel like you outside with June Cancer. July Cancer will make you feel like you in the house. You feel special. July Cancer is gonna make you feel special. June Cancer will be like, you can do whatever you want in this house. Just do not mess up any of my stuff. Bye. And then June Cancer will leave the house. June Cancer will leave the house. Like, it's two different cancers. Two different cancers. And then parenting, they parent totally different. June Cancers create more talented children, more independent children, while July Cancers create more loving homes. But the children that July Cancers create are very dependent. They're very dependent. Very dependent. Like, it's weird. Like, July Cancer create dependent kids. June Cancers create, like, detached kids. Like, they could use a little bit more love at home. They could have used a little bit more love at home. A little bit more love at home. I love how June and July Cancers are as friends. I think that they make very good friends. But I feel like June Cancer, like, if you want to have more fun in the relationship, get a June Cancer. July Cancers are not that fun. They're more so practical, but they're going to stick beside you. If you want somebody that's a lot more loyal in the relationship, get a July Cancer. Because June Cancers, they talk a good game about loyalty, but June Cancers are not going to be there for you whenever you need them to be there. Get some water. Thank you for reminding me to drink water. I really appreciate it. As for, toxicity, I feel like they're both toxic in their own way because Cancer is the most manipulative zodiac sign, but there's differences in their toxic traits. So July Cancers will be toxic when they want you to listen to them, when they want you to love them. July Cancers will trick you into loving them more than you initially wanted to. June Cancers will trick you into accepting whatever they're bringing to the table. If June Cancers did not want to bring that much to the table, they'll manipulate you into seeing more than you should have on the table. Like June Cancers putting stuff on the table that don't even belong to you. Like it's a lot of different things that they manipulate about. Okay, let's do questions. Cancers are boring. Okay, well, some people think Cancers are nice. So we have to talk about all the zodiac signs. We can get to your zodiac sign and people think that you're boring and we should move on. But I'm not going to move on because I need to give you guys all equal treatment. You see, y'all are the biased ones. I'm not biased. Y'all swear I'm biased. Y'all the biased ones. I let you guys vote on some stuff. It's the same results every time because y'all have y'all biases about each zodiac sign. Each zodiac sign. While let me see. Thank you. I appreciate it. Why does everyone come to Cancer for advice? Because Cancer, you're a parent zodiac sign. You're a parent zodiac sign. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're a Cancer zodiac sign parent. So a lot of people come to you for parental advice. It's not even that they're coming to you for advice as a friend, Cancer. They're coming to you for advice as a parent. And that's why you end up with strays, Cancer. That's why you end up with strays. Because you look like a happy home with a nice warm meal. And all the homeless people, they're going to flock to you, Cancer. Okay, all the homeless people, they're going to flock to you. They're going to flock to you. You look like a nice warm bed, Cancer. That's why people come to you, Cancer. Because they really want you to take care of them. They really want you to take care of them, Cancer. I need you to be very careful. You guys not going to Cancer for advice? Y'all don't go to Cancer for advice? A lot of people go to Cancer. A lot of people go to Cancer for advice. Why does Cancer lie so much? Can you rephrase the question so it's something else that I can answer? Because I did why do people lie so much about Gemini. That was a good question, but can you ask a different toxic question about Cancer? Maybe I can rephrase it. Why does Cancer... already talked about manipulation. Cancers are stingy. Okay, so why are Cancers stingy? Perfect. I can do that one. So Cancer is stingy in the way of they want you for themselves, okay? June Cancers are stingy because they want you for themselves while they still want to go out with other people. June Cancer's stinginess does not make sense because they want to go out with their friends. They don't want you smothering them, but they want to smother you and force you away from your friends. June Cancers operate off of a different spectrum than July Cancers do. July Cancers are stingy in the way of they don't want to share you with people. July Cancers will make up arguments, so you have to stay in the house with them. July Cancers will say something that will ruin your mood, so you don't want to go out because they want you at home with them. Two different things. July Cancers are very possessive. June Cancers are not possessive. They just want you to be with them. They want you to want to be with them. July Cancers will force you to be with them. June Cancers will manipulate and lie to you so you feel you want to be with them. Okay, let's do the next sign. Oh, we're doing Leo. Let's do Leo. Leo is July 23rd through August 22nd. So Leos are different in a lot of different ways. And July Leos and August Leos grow up to be totally different people. Totally different people. Like from the ground up, totally different people. So, sorry. So when it comes to, and thank you guys so much for the gifts. I apologize if I didn't thank you for the gifts, but thank you so much. I get in the zone sometimes. So let's do Leo. Water break. Okay. Okay. Well. Oh, you want me to do a commercial break? That's so nice of you. Okay, I'll do a commercial break. You didn't see nothing. We're going to do a commercial break. Let's go to commercial. So, hi, my name is Mari, and I do astrology. If you like a personal private astrology reading from me, I do offer them. We got on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link for a reading is in my bio on my profile. Okay. So, if you want to date a July Leo, you want to date an August Leo, you have to understand that there are two different Leos. July Leo's influence is Cancer. August Leo's influence is Virgo. Two different things. Not two different things. Two different people. So July Leos are a lot more sweet. They're a lot more loving. July Leos want to make sure that you're okay. They want to make sure that you are perfect. And it sucks. No, because July and August Leos are going to stay in toxic relationships. No Leo is going to be free from a toxic relationship. It sucks because Cancer stay in toxic relationships the longest. Virgo stays in toxic relationships the longest. July and August Leos influenced by both the zodiac signs that stay in toxic relationships. And then Leo's loyal on top of it. So they're going to stay in a toxic relationship. Leo, you can't win. Leo, you can't win. They're stuck. But anyways, when it comes to Cancer influencing Leo, July-wise, they're a lot more loving. They're a lot more sweet. July Leos are a lot more manipulative, though. July Leos are a lot more manipulative. July Leos are aware of their tears. When July Leos cry, you really feel it. You feel it. But there's a hint of manipulation, though. There's a hint of manipulation, especially if you called a July Leo out. And they felt like they just didn't know. And they felt like they were sorry. And they start to really cry. And you just have to just stop arguing with them. July Leos, they do that on purpose. That's not an accident. When August Leos do it, it's an accident. August Leos, they try not to cry and make things about them. They try not to cry. July Leos, when they cry, it's on purpose. Especially if July Leos are not winning an argument. They will cry. And it will you have to stop arguing with them and everything. They're a lot more aware of their manipulativeness than August Leos are. August Leos are a lot more control freaky. August Leos are really annoying because they want things done a certain way. And they want it to be their influence. August Leos do a lot of things that they want people to see that they were a part of that situation. They were a part of the cooking. They were a part of the cleaning. They were a part of the function. Like, they want you guys to know that they were there. August Leos go out of their way to feel like they were a part of something, and they want the world to know that they did that, you know? Like, they have a hard time giving credit. They have a hard time giving credit, especially when they're a part of something, because they'll just take full credit for everything. For everything. August Leos do a lot more narcissism stuff. They do a lot more narcissism stuff. July Leos, they're way too emotional. July Leos are way too emotional. They will get in their feelings about anything, and then make it about them, and then make it about them on top of that. They'll get in their feelings and then make it about them, and then at the end of the day, like, it's weird. It's weird. It's weird. So if you wanted to date a July Leo, or you wanted to date an August Leo, I want you to understand that you're going to get two different loving homes. Because Leo's going to give you a loving home regardless, but you're going to get two different loving homes with the Leos. July Leo is going to give you a loving home with a lot more emotional stability. You're going to have a lot more loyalty from July Leos. They're a lot more loyal. But you're going to get that emotional abuse. Emotional abuse. That's what you're going to get from July Leos, emotional abuse. Okay, if that's what you could take, if that's what you could put up with, good for you, emotional abuse. August Leos will give you a lot more grounded disposition. August Leos are a lot more mature than July Leos are. August Leos will have a full conversation without getting in their feelings the way July Leos would. You'll be able to have a straight to the point argument without August Leos trying to manipulate you into doing something. But the downside to August Leos is that when they want to make things about them, you can't argue against it. When August Leos decide they want to let their ego take over, they will. August Leos do not have any control over their ego the way July Leos would. July Leos will be a little bit more modest about it. August Leos will not. Thank you so much for the gift. Like, if August Leos get mad enough, if they get mad enough, I did this for you, and I did this for you. You have a roof over your head because of me. I slaved over the stove. I had such a good job so we can live here. If you let August Leos get mad enough, they just start throwing everything at you. I did this. We can only live here because of me. Like, it's just, if that's what you want, you know? If that's what you want. July Leos won't do that to you. July Leos won't do that to you, but they will cry, though. They will cry, though, because why are you coming at them like that? They didn't mean to. Why are you like July Leos? They weaponize their emotions. August Leos, they get mad. They get mad. Make a plate for yourself. Okay, because where's your plate at? Let me see. Which Leo has control issues? August Leo has control issues. 100%. 100%. August Leo has control issues. July Leo wishes that they did. July Leos wishes that they had control issues. August Leos have it. They do. Like, if July Leo had the opportunity to be more controlling, they would do it 100%. 100%. But if August Leos just have it. Because August Leo is influenced by Virgo, and Virgo is a control freak. July Leos are influenced by Cancer. All Cancer can do is really have a conversation with you and like get in their feelings. August Leos, Virgo's going to make them be more controlling. They're big babies, yes. Who has the bigger ego? That's hard. That's hard. Because on one hand, August Leos, they be like, oh, it's me, it's me, it's me. But July Leos, when they want to make something about them, you're going to feel it in your bones. August Leos kind of just talk. July Leos make you feel. They make you feel. So I don't know. Like the battle of the egos, that's a hard one for me. Because July Leos, if they wanted to make you feel some type of way, they would. August Leos kind of just... Okay, so y'all voting? Y'all voting? Maybe I'll have a vote. Maybe I'll have a vote. But that's a hard one. That's a hard one. Okay. The way you get it is to ignore them. Yeah, Leos do not like being ignored at all. Leos do not like... Let you say hi to everybody in the room and not say hi to Leo. Let you say hi to everybody in the room and not say hi to Leo. Oh, you gonna see. You gonna hear about it. You gonna hear about it. Let you say hi to everybody in the room and then just skip Leo. Oh, skip Leo. Yeah, you trying to fight. That's what it is. Those are fighting. That's a fighting gesture. That's a fighting gesture. The fact that you didn't say hi, that's a fighting gesture. Because you wanted to fight. They gonna meet you outside. Okay, let you go outside for any reason. They following you right behind you. So what's the problem? What's the problem? Because I waved at you. Because I waved at you. Okay, let's do Virgo. So we have August Virgos and we have September Virgos, who are two different Virgos. Are you currently ignoring Leo right now? Good luck with that. Okay, we have August Virgo and September Virgo. Those are two different Virgos in a way. Just one second. Oh, I hate being sick, you guys. Two different Virgos. So August Virgo is influenced by Leo. September Virgo is influenced by Libra. You have two different versions of Virgo. So pick your choice. You have the August Virgo, you have the September Virgo. So August Virgos are a lot more acutely aware of who they are. August Virgos know what they bring to the table. They know their limitations, and they shine lights on how far they can get with you. September Virgos are aware that they're not fully secure in themselves, and they're okay with that. And they want you to be okay that they're not okay. So one's a mess in one way, another is a mess in the other way. The perfectionist comes in such a different way with these Virgos, though, because August Virgos, they want you to be aware that they're in control of their lives. They want you to be, like when you're dating an August Virgo, they want you to be aware that they can do this, that they can do that they can do that, and do not question them. If you're trying to help them with something, they take offense. If you're trying to help an August Virgo with something, you feel like Virgo needs help, they take offense that you feel like they even need help in that scenario. Are you trying to say that they're helpless? Like August Virgo, like they just don't ask for help. They'll be in the corner suffering. Virgo, do you need help? No, I got it. They be suffering in a corner. It's like, Virgo, you need some help? And the way that they commit to something that they do, even though it's draining them till this day, even though it's draining them, even though it's toxic, they gonna commit to it anyway. Toxic. Now, when it comes to September Virgos, they value what they can do and they understand that there's things that they can't. September Virgos, they're a lot more indecisive, but they're still control freaks. They're a control freak who's indecisive. That don't make sense. But that's a September Virgo. They're a lot more friendly than August Virgos are. September Virgos, they're a lot more friendly, a lot more approachable. They seem more down to earth, and they're not, but they seem more down to earth than August Virgos are. When it comes to September Virgos, they definitely love to have a conversation about life and about how you guys see the future, but they're not going to go out of their way to do anything about it because their future is already set in their head. September Virgos do a lot of things to make it to where you like them just enough, but you don't dislike them. September Virgos go out of their way to make sure that everything is balanced in a controlling way. They know that you guys are not going to be the best of friends, but they're not going to go out of their way to be a better friend to you. Okay, I'm not saying September Virgos are fake. But they are faker than August Virgos. August Virgos, they know who they are, toxic or not. They know who they are, and they're going to rep their toxic ways. August Virgos are going to rep their toxic ways. September Virgos, they know that they could be toxic, but they're not going to do anything about it. September Virgos always talk a little bit more crap than August Virgos do. September Virgos talk so much crap. They talk so much crap. And when Virgos move on, when they both move on, I'm sorry that it's glitching, Instagram. I apologize. When the Virgos move on, they move on in different ways. September Virgos move on in a petty way. Like, they'll get somebody just like you, but better than you. September Virgos will get somebody just like you, but better than you. So you know that they picked that person on purpose. When it comes to August Virgos, they move on for the betterment of themselves. August Virgos move on because they need to. August Virgos upgrade because they need to. September Virgos will upgrade with the hint of like F you, you know? Like I hate you. September Virgos will move on with like, I'm gonna get you, but I'm gonna get somebody better than you, you know, in that instance. So they move on in different ways too. Let me see. I'm sorry if I'm glitching. It's not my fault. I got these 3 phones. I'm hoping that they gonna work. Getting internet connection in France is so annoying because it's taking the technician a month to get here. I have the internet box right over there. The technician was supposed to come and install the internet so we wouldn't lag at all. Technician coming tomorrow. And then the technician is coming from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. I don't even have a time that the technician's going to get here. He coming from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I'm just supposed to just sit in the house from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. waiting for the technician to get here. Okay, let me see. Do you guys have any questions about Virgo? How's the revolution? It's going good. I hope it's going good. Let me see. Any questions for Virgo? What's the difference between Virgo women and Virgo men? Okay, so Virgo women, they're the toxic ones. I don't know why Virgo women swear that they're not, like it's the males. It's not. Male Virgos are the pure version of Virgo. The difference between the two is women Virgos, they will replace you a lot faster. Like when I say women Virgos have backups, they have backups. They do. Okay, it'd be the person they told you not to worry about and everything. Male Virgos will replace you, but they won't replace you out of pettiness the way women Virgos would, except the August male Virgos, they will. August male Virgos will replace you out of spite. September male Virgos, they don't want any hard feelings with you. They're not as petty as the women Virgos are. But no, women Virgos are the toxic version of Virgo. Definitely. Especially when like the women call me who date other women, they be going through it the worst. Like I thought the males had a problem. But when the women call me, the women Virgos, they call me about the other women that they be dating and they be talking about y'all. It's bad. Why would a Virgo ever cheat? Why would a Virgo ever cheat? Okay. So Virgos are very controlling. My nose, sorry. Virgos are very controlling in a way where if they're gonna cheat on you, they could... No! Uh-oh. No, my nose! My nose! You're not supposed to be clogged right now. You're supposed to be clogged after I finish the video. I'm sorry, you guys. I may have to talk a little bit faster. Just because... Wait. Okay, sorry. Okay, Virgos cheat because... I lost my train of thought. But the more controlling Virgo is, the more that they're going to cheat. The more the controlling Virgo is, the more that they're going to cheat. Go blow my nose. Will you guys be okay if I go blow my nose? Can I take like a break to blow my nose? Will you guys still be okay while I go blow my nose? Is that okay? Do I have permission? Okay. Thank you. Permission. Just a second. Gotta go. Whoa. Okay, I am back. Thank you guys for allowing me to blow my nose. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, TikTok. Appreciate it. Okay, now that we did Virgo, let's do Libra. So Libra is September 23rd through October 22nd. Libra is two different variants. There's two different variants of Libra. So let's talk about that. One Libra is influenced by Virgo, while the other is influenced by Scorpio. You have an earth sign influence and you have a water sign influence, okay? So when it comes to the two Libras, we have to talk about what makes them different and why they are different, okay? So let's talk about what Libra do I want to talk about first? Let's talk about the September Libra first. So September Libras being influenced by Virgo means that September Libras are a lot more controlling. September Libras are a lot more controlling in a way where they care about their image. Okay, if you ever talk to a September Libra and you ever try to spread any type of gossip about a September Libra, you guys got problems. You guys got problems. If you have beef with a September Libra and the beef isn't what Libra is known for, because if you have beef with Libra, you have a problem with a September Libra, and you know how they are and they know how they are, they're okay with you having beef with them because that's on brand for them. But if you have beef with a September Libra and they don't know why you have beef with them, that's not what they're trying to show you, then they have a problem with you because you're spreading misinformation on the brand and you're damaging the brand. You're damaging the brand. Yeah, the brand. The brand. And when it comes to an October Libra, they have beef with you if you ever tell anything that they told you in secret. October Libras are a lot more reserved. They're a lot more reserved. They don't hang around with too many people the way the September Libra does. They're a lot more selective in the people that they trust. October Libras are a lot more selective, but they're a lot more sneaky too. You know, October Libras do a lot more stuff behind your back than you realize. They notice a lot more things about you that they're not going to tell you about. Like they notice some things about you and they just don't say anything until you guys fall out. And then they say like what they noticed about you to hurt you. They're a lot more vindictive than September Libras are. September Libras, they are a lot of things, but they're not going to be vindictive in a way that's going to hurt you. October Libras will go below the surface of the earth. Okay, if you wanted an October Libra to be petty, they will be petty to no end. To no end. There's no limit to how petty an October Libra can get. There's a limit to a September Libra because what September Libra's brand is, if September Libra's brand is not being petty, they're not going to be petty because that's not their brand. Okay, if the September Libra's brand was to take the high route, they're going to take the high route. They're going to take the high route because you're not worth it. You're not worth it. Everybody's watching. They're not going to step up. They're not going to step below the pedestal for you. They're going to step below the pedestal for you when you guys are not, when nobody's around. September Libras are petty when nobody's around, when nobody's there to watch them. If there's no cameras, they're going to get you. They're going to get you. October Libras, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care where you guys are. October Libras will fight you in the parking lot of a preschool. Like, October Libras are crazy. They're crazy. October Libras are crazy. And it's because of that Scorpio influence. September Libras have Virgo influence. So they have to be cool, calm, and collected at all times. September Libras are influenced by Virgo. So they have to be in control of themselves at all times. So they're not going to do things that are too crazy. October Libras will. Now, when it comes to like dating them, you have to understand that they're going to bring you a different type of love. They're going to bring you a different type of love, a different type of energy. You know, if you want an October Libra to love you, you have to be okay with secrets. You have to be okay with secrets because an October Libra is going to look at you and you have to be able to trust them. You have to be able to keep your mouth closed about certain information. You have in-house information with October Libra, and you have outside information with Libra. There's certain things you and Libra could talk about outside that does not matter. But if you say inside information that October Libra talked to you about, you getting cut off. When it comes to A September Libra, you need to be able to act in public. September Libra is not going to go out with you and you don't know how to act. If you're rude to the waiter or waitress and a September Libra is sitting across the table from you, watching you be rude to the waiter or waitress, they're never going to see you again. If September Libra is seeing you be rude to the homeless person or talking down about somebody's career, like they chose that life, talk about, oh, that person has such a bad job. September Libra is not looking at you in the best light anymore. Because why are you talking like this? Certain things you have to act with them. You know? Now, when it comes to fakeness, there's layers of fakeness with Libra, because when it comes to being fake, a September Libra will be more fake than an October Libra would. But an October Libra is a lot more, like they're a lot more fake behind the scenes. September Libras are fake in the public eye. October Libras are fake behind the scenes. Like, you know that October Libra does not like as many people as they say that they do. September Libras will just, oh, I love everybody in your face. Oh, we're all friends. October Libra be like, oh, I don't have any problem with that person right now. But you still know that October Libra hates that person. Fakeness varies. September Libras and October Libras, totally different Libras. Okay, do you guys have any questions? I can take two questions. Oh, what about love? Okay, let's do Libras and love. So if you want to love an October Libra, you have to be okay with the fact that you're just not going to know everything about them right now. Libra is normally an open book. October Libras are not open books. So if you wanted to get everything out in the open, you don't have a fresh air, October Libra they're not going to be fresh with you. You have to work your way up into an October Libra's heart, and October Libra is still flirting with everybody else. They're still flirting with everybody else. That flirty personality that comes with Libra doesn't go away anytime soon. If you want to date a September Libra, you have to have your P's and Q's in order. You need to be able to dress properly. You need to be able to fit September Libra's aesthetic. There's an aesthetic that comes with a September Libra. And if you're not a part of that aesthetic, then you may not fit just based off of getting to the front door. Like September Libra takes their aesthetic very seriously. Very seriously. Very seriously. Unbalanced to balance. Sorry. The Libras that are unbalanced, I would say the unbalanced Libra would be the September Libra. Because September Libra is not a Virgo. September Libra operates like they're a Virgo, but they're not a Virgo. And they do things to try to maintain that Virgo energy. And Libra is not meant for that type of energy. So they are more unbalanced because they're trying to be something they're not. October Libras would be more balanced because they're a lot more reserved in what they let people see. So there's a balance in what they want to show people. So they could be the most unbalanced Libra there is. But because the world doesn't know, they still keep that reputation to themselves. Okay. Let's do the next sign. So let's do Scorpio. Scorpio is October 23rd through November 21st. Let's talk about the two different versions of Scorpio and how that influences you guys' decisions versus how that influences Scorpio's decisions. Okay. So October Scorpio is influenced by Libra. And November Scorpio is influenced by Sagittarius. We have two different Scorpios. So the November Scorpio is a lot more wild than the October Scorpio is. And the October Scorpio is a lot more fake than the November Scorpio is. Let me give you the differences between the two so you understand which one you may have wanted to date more. Like if you're trying to date Scorpio, maybe there's a Scorpio you want to date more now. So let's talk about the October Scorpio first. So October Scorpio is a lot more friendly. October Scorpio gives a lot more chances. You know, Scorpio barely gives chances as it is, but you have like one more chance with an October Scorpio because they value friendship more than November Scorpios do. October Scorpios value friendship above all else. They value relationship. They value family. November Scorpios, they only value like 2/3 of that. November Scorpios do not value friendship. They don't value friendship. They barely value relationships. October Scorpios want to give you a chance. They want to value you. And if you hurt an October Scorpio, they don't forgive you as fast as a November Scorpio will forgive you. November Scorpio will forgive you because they never trusted you in the first place. November Scorpio felt like you would always betray them. Everybody would betray them at a certain point. So they feel like that's just on brand for you. Like they knew you were gonna hurt them eventually. So they're gonna forgive you because they feel like that's just who you are. October Scorpios, they try to see the good in you and they don't want you to hurt them. They hope that you wouldn't hurt them. They let you in. They're a little antsy. They're a little, indecisive on their decision. And they want you to be a good person. If you're not a good person, they'll never talk to you. They'll never talk to you. November Scorpios, they never trusted you. They told you to your face, I don't trust you. Okay, I don't trust you. So if you hurt a November Scorpio's feelings, they bounce back a lot faster because they already had that in their mind that you wasn't nothing. You didn't amount to nothing. And so why should they have given you that title? November Scorpios are a lot more direct. They're a lot more direct. November Scorpios do not lie. They do not lie. If November Scorpio is saying something that sounds like a family secret or a friend's secret, and they're telling that to you, and you're like, November Scorpio, you're crazy. November Scorpio is not crazy. Okay, November Scorpio is not crazy. They're not lying about that. November Scorpio is not lying about that. They will not forgive you if you lied to them. November Scorpios will forgive a lot of stuff, but they will not forgive you if you lie. October Scorpios will forgive you if you lie, if it isn't a major lie. Like you're allowed to lie for fun because October Scorpios will think that it's funny, but you cannot lie to a November Scorpio. You cannot lie to a November Scorpio. The same way an October Scorpio will not forgive you if you cross them in a friendship level is the same way a November Scorpio will not forgive you if you lie to them. There's like triggers that go within the two that is unforgivable. Unforgivable. So October Scorpios will give you the best friendship that you ever have. October Scorpios are very protective. That's my friend. Don't hurt them. October Scorpios want you to be safe and they will see through the BS that the people that you bring around. When you be like, October Scorpios, you never like who I bring around. You never want me to have friends. No, October Scorpio looking out for you. They looking out for you. They are. That October Scorpio didn't like that friend because that friend wasn't a good friend. And you're going to find out later. November Scorpio, they don't care. Like, they just want you to have friends. If you fall, November Scorpio will catch you, but November Scorpio will allow you to fall. Like, if you have a fake friend, November Scorpio just going to be like, I hope you like that one. November Scorpio will say something very slick. And you're like, November, why are you talking about them like that? November Scorpio will just talk crap. They'll just talk crap. They're like, yeah, I didn't like that friend. Oh, that's who you friends with? That's who we friends with? Like, November Scorpio would just be like, yeah. They'll tell you, but they don't care. They don't care. Because you need to learn to pick yourself up from life. Because November Scorpio had to live a hard life. So if you wanna make bad decisions, November Scorpio will allow you to make those bad decisions. They don't care. Okay? Brush yourself off. Here's this Band-Aid. Let's go have fun. Let's go have fun. November Scorpios, they do not care. They do not care. Now, when it comes to toxicity, October Scorpios are a lot more petty than November Scorpios are. October Scorpios will try to get you back in the worst way. Because October Scorpios will mess up your life, send photos to your family. October Scorpios will send photos to your family. Okay, photos that your family was not supposed to see. October Scorpios will send photos to your family, photos that your families was not supposed to see. October Scorpios are evil. And then want to act like everything is all good. They want to act like everything's all good. Oh, we all good, right? We good. It was just some pictures. Like, October Scorpios are evil. November Scorpios, they're a lot more quick. Like if a November Scorpio wanted to get revenge, you knew that it was coming, and when it happened, you just have to take it on the face. Like you just have to just egg on your face. You just have to just sit there. Because you knew that November Scorpio was coming for you. You knew they were coming for you. And so you just have to brace yourself and like get in a defensive stance or something. Because they coming. They coming. And they're going to have such a November Scorpios, they have so much fun being evil. I don't know why they like to have so much fun being evil, but they do. November Scorpios have a blast trying to ruin your life. October Scorpios, they feel bad about what they did, but it's probably because October Scorpios went too far, and that's why they feel bad. Because October Scorpios, they always go far when they're mad at you. Always. Always. October Scorpios, they will kidnap a pet. You have a favorite pet, they taking it. They taking it. October Scorpios will take your favorite pet. You put an Amber Alert out or something. You put missing pictures of your pet on the trees. October Scorpios laughing. Evil. November Scorpios, they would take your pet and they'll give it back, but they'll be like, they'll try to make it seem like somebody else did it. And they'll just laugh in your face the whole time. The whole time. Okay? That's the difference. Do you guys have any questions about Scorpio stole your jacket? I believe it. I believe it. And it sucks because Scorpio's a secretive zodiac sign, so it's not like Scorpio's getting caught. It's not like you can catch Scorpio. They never catch Scorpio. They never catch Scorpio. Do you guys have any questions for Scorpio? I can do 2 questions. Scorpios are for sexual pleasure only. Okay. All right. Got it. Scorpios are both your parents. Okay. All right. Let me see. Do Scorpios cheat a lot? So cheating, October Scorpios will cheat on you faster than November Scorpios would. I'm just saying. October Scorpios will go low. If you cheated on October Scorpio with somebody close to them, October Scorpio is going to take one of your parents. October Scorpio will get with one of your parents, so they're a step parent of yours now, and you have to listen to them. October Scorpios, they'll go too far. They always go too far. Like, if you cheated on October Scorpio, they will cheat on you with a parent of yours, brother or sister, make them fall in love with them, and then October Scorpio will break their heart and your heart. They will break their heart and your heart, your mom and dad crying in the kitchen because of what Scorpio did. Why did Scorpio treat me like that? Because you know how you treated Scorpio, so they making some of your family members pay the price. Like, Scorpio, evil. October Scorpio, November Scorpio, if November Scorpio cheated, it's just because they wanted to. They wanted to. Okay, they wanted to go on an adventure. The adventure was fun. November Scorpios, they gonna go on that adventure wherever that adventure takes them. That's that Sagittarius stuff. November Scorpios, they gonna go where they need to go. How do you get what makes the Scorpio open up October or November? Okay, so October and Scorpio Novembers, they open up in 2 different wavelengths. So if you want an October Scorpio to open up, you just have to be a good friend to them. That's all you have to do. You have to be a good friend to an October Scorpio, and they'll open up to you. November Scorpio will open up through shared experience. Shared experience. If you went on an adventure with a November Scorpio, if you went on an adventure with them, they'll open up to you because you guys have things in common and shared experiences in common. October Scorpios, they'll open up through friendship. So if you're a good friend, they'll open up to you. If you're not a good friend and they never open up to you, then if they never open up to you, then you weren't a good friend, you know? If you weren't a good friend to October Scorpio, they're not opening up to you. It doesn't matter how long you guys were friends. If you're not a good friend, they're not opening up to you. It's just that serious. It's just that simple. Just that simple. Okay, next time, it's time to do Sagittarius. Oh, gotta do my commercial break. Hold on. Commercial break. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do personal astrology readings. If you would like one, I can offer phone call reading. We got up on the phone. Wait, fudge. I said it wrong. Hi, my name is Mari, and I do astrology. If you like a personal astrology reading from me, we got on the phone together. I could do your birth chart for you, or I could do a video just like this for you. The link in my bio for the reading. Link in bio. Okay, commercial break over. Already failed. I'll try that later. Okay, Next round, let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius is November 22nd through December 31st. No, I don't have 2 pages. Those are all scam accounts. If anybody's reaching out to you saying that I'm a psychic medium, I do tarot, it's not me. It's not me. If that Zodiac, if the Mari account says that they could tell you when you gonna get pregnant, that's not me. Okay, I can't do none of that stuff. Okay, so let's talk about the differences between November Sagittarius and December Sagittarius. November Sagittariuses are influenced by Scorpio, and December Sagittarius are influenced by Capricorn. 2 different zodiac signs, 2 different elementals, all of that. So let's talk about the differences. So when it comes to a November Sagittarius and a December Sagittarius, there are distinct differences. They're both straightforward. They both say it how it is. They're both very, direct. But November Sagittariuses are a lot more silent. November Sagittariuses are a lot more reserved. They're a lot more calm. November Sagittarius, they're direct, but they don't say everything. December Sagittariuses are direct, and they'll say everything, and they don't care. December Sagittariuses, they gonna go to the club. December Sagittarius will be the center of attention. They gonna get who they want. They gonna take you from who they want. December Sagittariuses are gonna do whatever they want. November Sagittariuses, they gonna sit in a corner and observe. November Sagittariuses see everything. December Sagittariuses do everything. November Sagittariuses don't miss nothing. And they take everything personal because they take it directly the way they would treat other people. November Sagittariuses need a lot more closure than December Sagittariuses do. November Sagittariuses, they need to get a lot more off of their chest. Than November Sagittariuses do. Than December Sagittariuses do. December Sagittariuses, they're a lot more rude. But you appreciate it because December Sagittariuses will tell you exactly what's on their mind. When it comes to November Sagittariuses, they don't really say everything that's on their mind. They just kind of say enough to where you get the picture. And if you make a November Sagittarius mad enough, then they'll say everything that's on their mind. But then they're mad at you because you got them to that point where they felt they needed to say everything that's on their mind. It's really weird. When it comes to the 2, I want you guys to really understand that they are different in that way. Sorry, I'm a little sick. That they are different in that way. So when it comes to dating the Sagittariuses, you have to understand. I'm sorry if it's lagging, but I will save the live stream though. I will save the live stream just because I have to continue. I can't stop, or I would have to do this all over, and I don't want to. Okay, so let me continue. So when it comes to Sagittariuses, relationship-wise, you have to understand that Sagittarius is going to give you a lot of love and a lot of adventure. But there's certain adventures that you guys go on together that's going to make it very different. If you want a more private adventure, a more personal adventure to feel like you connected and bonded with Sagittarius, you want a November Sagittarius. If you want a Sagittarius that is a lot more adventurous in a crazy way, where you had an experience that you'll never forget, you have a December Sagittarius. December Sagittariuses make magic with you in a way that no other Sagittariuses could. November Sagittariuses will make private magic, where you don't have to say what you guys did together, but you know that it's special and it's a bond between you. When you and November Sagittariuses are together, you'll have a lot more inside jokes than if you and December Sagittariuses were together. If you and November Sagittarius are talking about something, you guys have a lot of code words for different people, a lot of code words for experiences you guys have been to together. You guys will say something, you guys would just both start laughing because it was so funny to just you and the November Sagittarius, and nobody will understand why you guys are laughing the way you do, why you guys do the things that you guys do, because November Sagittarius moves in secret. When it comes to December Sagittariuses, December Sagittariuses can be friends with anybody. December Sagittariuses will invite you out if you want to have fun, if you want to go on an adventure. December Sagittariuses know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody's cousin. December Sagittariuses will get you in that element where you'll be happy. If you want to live life the fastest you can live it, if you want to live life on the edge, December Sagittariuses will give you that life. So they're both fun and adventurous. They just do it in a different way. Now, the toxicity that comes between the two Sagittariuses are a little different because November Sagittariuses always have beef with things that you don't know about. You know, you could have given November Sagittarius a hug, but the way that you hug them versus the way you hug that other person, you didn't hug that November Sagittarius as good as you hugged that person. So why do you have a problem with them? Why do you have beef with them? Like, they take offense to everything. November Sagittarius, they get in their feelings about everything because they have a water zodiac sign attached to them. They get in their feelings. Oh, that person said hi to you, but did you see the way that person looked at me? Did you see the way that that person looked at me? November Sagittarius, they're always hypersensitive on like small things. Because when they passed out that plate and they put all the food on their plate, they didn't give me that much food on my plate. So they must not like me that much. I don't know why. It's like November Sagittarius. Relax. Like, they be doing too much. December Sagittariuses, they don't know how to close their mouth. December Sagittariuses do not know how to close their mouth. They're always saying things that nobody asked them to say. They always want to feel heard when they're the only one talking. How do you want to feel heard in a situation, Sagittarius, and nobody is talking over you? Nobody's talking over the December Sagittarius. They just be saying it, and then they ruin the mood, and they still want to have fun. December Sagittarius will ruin the mood and still want to have fun. Like, they want to say what we're all thinking, but we were smart enough to just think it. I'm just saying what y'all all thinking. Yeah, but none of us said it, Sagittarius. Do you want to know why we didn't say it? Like, no social, no coof. There's no coof with a December Sagittarius. No coof. They just be saying anything. So that's the toxicity. You either have a hypersensitive Sagittarius, November Sagittarius, or you have a rude that's just saying stuff, December Sagittarius. You can't take them everywhere. They want to make every place a party. It's like, it's not time to have a party right now, December Sagittarius. And then November Sagittarius don't want to go to the party because they feel like that one person doesn't like them at the party. November Sagittarius feels like they're not going to be accepted at the party, so they shouldn't go. A lot. Okay, do you guys have... I could take 2 questions from Sagittarius. 2 questions. 2 questions. 2 questions. Hydrate. Okay. Who's worse, Sagittarius men or Sagittarius women? The Sagittarius men are the toxic ones. Sagittarius men are the toxic ones, for sure. Sagittarius women are a lot more, they care a little bit more. The males do not care at all. Like, if they wanted to leave you, they would leave you. They would laugh at you. The males, they would laugh at you. They don't care. How do I feel about Sagittarius and faithfulness? Hold on, you guys. How do I feel about Sagittarius and faithfulness? Sagittarius, let me see. December Sagittarius they don't really care about how you feel about the relationship. December Sagittarius are going to do what they want a lot more than November Sagittarius will. December Sagittarius are going to do exactly what they want to do. November Sagittarius care about how you feel about them, but there's a lot more that November Sagittarius wants you to work on when it comes to being faithful. There's a lot more rules and regulations with a November Sagittarius and faithfulness. December Sagittarius they don't care. They don't care. You need to either be faithful or you're not. You're either faithful or you're not. But you need to tell December Sagittarius where you stand so they know how they should stand. So you guys can both stand on equal ground. November Sagittarius, they won't say too much, but they do want you to improve on your faithful compatibility to them. Because if November Sagittarius feels like you don't love them enough, you guys will have a conversation. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys later. I did record this live stream, so if it's lagging, I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. I apologize. The oh fudge. The technician should be coming to install my Wi-Fi tomorrow. The technician should come to install my Wi-Fi tomorrow. So when I jump on this live stream, there should be no lag when the technician comes. The technician is coming tomorrow around 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. So I should have excellent Wi-Fi tomorrow. But yes, I'm going to post this video on YouTube. I think that it's like 2 hours long. I think it's going to be a 2-hour long YouTube video. Or even 3 hours. We've been live for a while. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for... Oops. Thank you guys for being here through my sickness. 2 hours? Okay. Is it going to be 2 hours? My YouTube, TikTok, my YouTube is linked in my bio. It's the YouTube button. Instagram and Facebook, I'm going to promote it on my Instagram and Facebook stories so you guys know exactly where to find the account. Okay, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. It's been perfect. Oh, I hate being sick so much. But I'll talk to you guys later. Bye TikTok, bye Instagram, bye Facebook. Sorry that I was lagging. Am I living in... Yes, I'm living in Paris. I'm living in Paris, and then I'll be back in California in August. Like, I'm like back and forth. Thank you. I would try to feel better. Oh. Bye. Whew.